Yo, we live and we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, here today bringing you another edition of my starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel, alright? But before we get into it, y'all already know what we got. We got the lineup review. Going over the lineup with the updated starting five that I posted on Twitter. Got my best lineup pulled up, and we're going to get into this breakdown. But while I'm breaking it down, I'm going to need y'all to hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button, man. Turn the notification bell on so you know when the video drops, man. Appreciate all the likes yesterday. We finished one like shy of the 50. 49 likes off of 330 views, man. Horrible ratio. I gotta campaign a little harder. Let's get this one to 50 likes. If you caught the updated starting five, if it helped you out a little bit, if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button, alright? And also, shout out to the one person who hit the dislike button tomorrow, man. If you in here right now, put down in the comment section. Let me know what you didn't like, man. So we just trying to improve over here, trying to get better, trying to put a better product together for the people. So, and anybody else watching, man, if y'all got something y'all want to see, if y'all like the format or you want to see something different, let me know. I do the starting five like this, just giving you one at each position. I can give you my 5 favorite plays regardless of position. Y'all just let me know, man. Drop something in the comment, man. Let me know if you like what you seen or you want to see something different, alright? But let's get into this breakdown, alright? Yesterday, man, you already know Russell Westbrook. It was going to be a stars and scrubs slate. If you saw the video from the other day, I told you from here on out with Russell Westbrook, what you're going to have to decide is if it's a Westbrook type game where he can give you 80 plus, or is it more of a game where he only going to give you like 50 or 60. We definitely thought this was an 80 plus type game for him. Two of the fastest paced teams in the league right now. We got Russ at 64% ownership. We knew he'd be high on, but I didn't mind because he was one of my favorite pay-up options just in this game environment. He gave us 88 DK points, a monster performance from Russell Westbrook. He gave you 33 real-life points as he came out to score tonight. You gotta love that. Anytime Russ is going to give you 30 or more points, he definitely going to have a big one because you know the rebounds and assists are coming, all right? Coming in as shooting guard. Now, before I get into this and finish on night, yesterday, like I said, with yesterday being a stars and scrubs type slate, you had 2 ways you can go. You can either get different with your superstars and stay to the chalky cheap plays everybody's going to be on, or you can invert it and get different with your cheap plays and be on the stars everybody was going to be on. So I chose knowing everybody was going to be on Russell Westbrook, I chose to try to get different with some of my pay down options, all right? But let's get back into the breakdown. Went with Tyrese Maxi here at the shooting guard spot. Once we got that news about the 76 and him in the starting lineup, I felt like he was a very solid option. As the guy's a scorer, he can really shoot the ball. He can score that. He looks to score whenever he comes off the bench, and you insert him into the starting lineup. I knew that would afford him a little more. So it should afford him more minutes. I felt like he should be locked in for the lion's share of the minutes. That's usually what that means when a guy starts. So I wanted to get a piece of him right here. So did a few other people. He came in at 38% as a lot of people made that switch once they got the news, but he gave us a monster performance. 41 DK points, very solid from him. Those are the type of performance you need out of your cheap guys. You need them to 10, when they 9, 10, 11x, that's what's going to push you to the top of leaderboards, all right? Got him right here, very solid performance. Oh, I didn't give y'all the breakdown. I'm sorry. This is the $4.20 max that we was in yesterday. It was an okay night. We broke even, so, you know, we'll take that, all right? But back to the breakdown. At my small forward, I chose to go Gary Trent Jr. If you saw the video yesterday, you know he was one of my favorite plays. I just felt like him and Siakam should get all the offensive usage and all the shots they wanted. He was kind of chalky. We knew that. He came in at 42% on. Just gave us right at 30 DK points. Just okay. Pushing a little above 5x for Gary Trent Jr. right here. Solid, but definitely needed more from him. Now, my next 2 plays is where I wanted to get different. different at. I knew this would set us apart from the field. First up at power forward, I wanted to go Jaren Jackson Jr. Listen, once I got the news and saw he was in the starting lineup, I thought that would mean he was get 30 plus minutes, but they still kept his minutes capped. That would hurt us yesterday. Got him at a beautiful 10% on right here. And I wanted to use Jaren Jackson as like my pivot for some of that Kenyon Martin Jr. chalk, because I knew everybody was going to go there and just avoid him. So I got Jaren Jackson right here. Like I said, at 10%, gave us 30, right at 37 DK points. Very solid from him, man. But he should have had a bigger game as they capped him at 25 minutes, man. That really hurt. He should have easily been pushing 40 plus 50 right here at this salary. That hurt us right here. But we had the right plan, wrong man, though, all right? Coming in at the center, I wanted to go Mason Plumley. You caught the video yesterday. Y'all know I was on him. Same thing right here for Mr. Plumley. He was capped at 25 minutes as well. He got off to a great start. We got him at 2% on, man. He gave us 30, right at 33 DK points in 25 minutes. If he gets his normal 30 plus minutes, he should be pushing over 40, going towards 50 as well. So we just got unlucky right here with these two plays, but that's what you got to do, guys. You got to have a strategy when you're approaching the slate, all right? Just trying to make 8 perfect picks is going to be real hard. You want to try to have a strategy. Like I said, whether it's getting different at the superstars or it's getting different at your chalk plays, but the best way to get to the top of the leaderboard is have a strategy and execute it correctly, all right? Now, finishing out the rest of my lineups, I wanted to go Austin Rivers right here. He was a play I was on heavy. He was actually going to be my shooting guard in the starting 5 before I got that Maxi news, so I had no problem locking him in at this guard spot. Got him right at 8% ownership. He gave us 24 DK points, just okay. 6x, like I said, that's all right, but you really want that 9 or 10x to push you up the leaderboard, but not bad from Mr. Rivers right here. Coming in at the power forward, or my other forward, I wanted to go Watanabe. Wanted another pay down option because I wanted to fit another superstar in here with Russell Westbrook, as I knew that would be a lot of the bill yesterday. So he was at the flat men. Y'all know I don't care about taking guys at the flat men. You can, if he's gonna be involved, he's gonna get the minutes. You can almost give me anybody at the flat men because it's all upside. It is all upside when somebody's at the flat men. So we got him at 24% ownership. He gave us right at 20 DK points, around just a little above 6x. Like I said, you need that 10, 11x if you're going to take down a GPP. So just okay from him, but not nearly enough. And then finishing out my lineup, I went Nikolai Jokic in a matchup against the Nets. I thought it was a very solid matchup for him. Thought he could take advantage of them down low as they don't have a big body outside of DeAndre Jordan. But Jokic let us down here. Gave us 44 DK points. Definitely not what we needed. He gave us 20 real life points. He just fell short in the peripherals. Only 7 rebounds and 6 assists right here. So definitely not enough. We needed another pay down option. Maybe definitely Sabonis or somebody like that, but very solid day for us over here. Like I said, we broke even. That's always a win in DFS. But let's get to tomorrow's slate and see if we can get some major earnings. All right. Coming into today's slate, Sunday slate, we got a tough 6-gamer, a type of slate I like. I love tough slates where you really got to put it together. There's no obvious cheap plays and things of that nature. I love these type of slates. So opening up at the top, I want to go with big bro Lonzo Ball. We got the ball for it all tomorrow. The battle of the ball brothers. Big bro against little bro. And I'm siding with big bro in this matchup because he's got a little more the arrows are pointing a little more in his direction for him to have a bigger game. Me speaking from personal experience, I know as being an older sibling, whenever you play your younger sibling, there's always a little extra motivation there to show him why you're a big bro. So I'm gonna side with Lonzo in this. Plus that coupled with the fact that there's no Zion, no Ingram over there. He should see a few more shot opportunities, higher usage. You know he's a triple-double threat. He can fill up the stat sheet for you. He can get you some steals. And I'm expecting a big one from Lonzo in this game against Lil Bro tomorrow. Get you some Lonzo Ball at this $8,400 price tag. It's a little higher than I want to pay, but On tough slates like this, when the price is real tough, you might have to pay a little more than you want to from a guy, but on tough slates like that, you got to do what you got to do. And I'm going with Lonzo right here. Would like him to be a little cheaper, but I pay the 8,400 for him. Coming in at shooting guard, I want to go back to my boy, Mr. D-Lo himself, D'Angelo Russell, at 7,600. I still think the price is too cheap for him if he's going to be in the starting lineup seeing 30-plus minutes like we're anticipating him doing tomorrow. He let us down. We took him last time out, but he got ejected. That hurt us. Nothing you can do about that. Expecting him to bounce back and redeem himself going against the Orlando Magic. You know he's going to be one of the primary ball handlers, so they're going to give him extra assist opportunities. And if he gets hot from the field, he can really fill it up for you offensively. Get you some D'Angelo Russell tomorrow. Coming in at small forward, going right back to my boy Nigel Marshall. Let us down the other day when we took him, playing 27 minutes and shooting horribly from the field. But I expect him to get it corrected in this matchup. This is one of my favorite games right here tomorrow. As you can see by the starting five, you can tell what two games I like tomorrow. The Pelicans and the Hornets, and the Timberwolves and the Magic, alright? But I want to go to Nigel Marshall. Should be in line for at least those 27 minutes again. Hopefully he can push over 30. And I'm anticipating him shooting a little better, man. They're going to need some scoring to take on this fast-paced running gun Charlotte Hornets offense. I like getting to Nigel Marshall. Coming in at power forward, I want to look at Jared Vanderbilt. We saw him get the start last time out with no McDaniels not being there. So McDaniels is out again tomorrow. So we're anticipating Mr. Vanderbilt getting the start again, and he should be in line for similar production at this 4,100. I like him. He's a high energy guy. He's on the glass. He's running up and down the court. I like value plays like that because I know they're gonna be involved and just falling to some extra points. If they can get going offensively and get some easy putbacks, they can give you a big performance right here. So I definitely want to look at Mr. Vanderbilt tomorrow for this 4,100. Coming in at center, Mo Bamba. Now this is gonna be completely dependent on that Wendell Carter Jr. news. He's questionable right now with his eye or whatever it is. If he is in, this definitely probably changes. They probably gonna split minutes. But if Wendell Carter Jr. is out, you can still go back to Mo Bamba. If you saw him last video, I told you until he gets to about the middling sevens and things of that nature, you can pretty much just roster him. He's a beast, man. He's been destroying on the glass. I'm talking about 15 plus rebounds in every game since he's been starting. He adds the blocks, and he's just a fantasy point per minute beast. He's going to be on tomorrow, but it's a 6-game. It's a tightly priced slate, man. Just make the obvious play and don't overthink it, all right? Like I said, Mo Bamba, provided that Wendell Carter Jr. is out. So there you have it right now, man. My starting five as we look at DraftKings: Lonzo Ball, D'Angelo Russell, Nigel Marshall, Jared Vanderbilt, and Mo Bamba. Let's go take a look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there. Coming in on FanDuel, staying with Big Bro, Lonzo Ball at the top. 8K over here, a little bit cheaper, still a little pricey for my taste, but I like him in this matchup going against Lil Bro tomorrow. Get you some Lonzo Ball. Coming in as shooting guard, I want to take a look at Collin Sexton. I like this 7,700 price tag on him, especially with no Darius Garland going against the Dallas Mavericks. You know what he's going to do. Collin Sexton is all offense. He'll get lucky and fall into a few assists, maybe a couple rebounds, but I'm looking for him to get his scoring going. He hasn't had a big game since he's been starting at the point, but I'm expecting that to change. I'm expecting him to be low on too, as people are going to look to go other places, especially with the type of performance he's been having and at this 7,700 price tag. But I like getting the Collin Sexton. Coming in at small forward, staying with my boy Nigel Marshall, 4,800. Just gave you the breakdown. Should be in line for anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. We expected him to be more efficient on the offensive end. He really struggled last time out. I think he can improve on that in this matchup against the Hornets. Coming in at power forward, Mr. Vanderbilt, 5,100. A little bit more pricey over on here on FanDuel, but it's okay, man. I told you, you may have to spend a little more than you're comfortable with on guys on a tightly priced slate like tonight with no clear-cut value. But Jared Vanderbilt is one of those guys I want to get to. And then coming in at center, I want to look at Jared Allen in his matchup against the Dallas Mavericks. I know he's going to go overlooked over here on FanDuel, as people are just going to pay the extra $1,000 and get up to Bomba or whatever. But Jared Allen could be in line for a big double-double tomorrow, especially going to Dallas Mavericks with no real front court presence. There's nobody to keep him off the glass. It's just about how hard he comes out and play, man. If he's aggressive, he can have a big double-double and hopefully a few blocks right here. So get you some Jared Allen tomorrow. There you have it, my starting five on FanDuel. Lonzo Ball, Colin Sexton, Nigel Marshall, Jared Vanderbilt, and Jared Allen. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know I'm going to have them in mind, man. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's go.